Hey, what's up, everybody? Algamonts here today. Today, we're going to be talking about the new big balance changes that have come to Gaia. A lot of people have been asking me, where's the video about it? My bad, guys. I was actually flying to NA, to Florida. So, yeah, expect to run the ones in NA now instead of being in Asia. Anyway, let's talk about these big balance changes. So, for starters, a huge Snarf nerf. We now see that Snarf is 360 degrees blockable, which I see a lot of people either complaining about or praising. And then we have Snarf damage not being able to be like multiplied by curse stacks or things like the Hassledon buff, because a lot of people were complaining that like there was literally like a clip set in the Deep Open Discord where like some guy just went in, literally Action Surge, and instantly like snarfed somebody to death, and he killed like 3 people instantly. So yeah, that was being passed around, and Arc finally nerfed that. Huge interrogation nerfs. This is a big thing. You can no longer go through gate, or you can't gate people who are ragdolled. I think a lot of people are happy about this because there was a lot of cheese deaths. There were some spies that are like, oh my goodness, like, yo, that was my only way to like kill somebody. But I mean, in reality, you can still interrogate people off of cliffs if you're smart with it, like if you're fighting somebody at Oars Fall. But I'm sure they'll do something for spy in the future, because I know a lot of spies are also not happy about something later down this list. Snap Verdian can now be blocked and has a brief window after a snap before it hits. So basically, you can just kind of block Snap Verdian, and even after the snap, you can still block it a little bit. So this is just kind of a big nerf to a lot of people were complaining about the fact that people would just, use Snap Verde. It was a free Action Surge, Talorum, Galadis, Ignis, mainly Dinakiri Druids, but yeah, that's a big nerf to the meta because a lot of people would rely on that for their main combos. But we can still see things like Floresco, Action Surge, and then Talorum afterwards. So yeah, just a slight nerf in my opinion, but we'll have to see in the next coming weeks. We also see a buff to the Spider Cloak health and the regen, which is really nice in my opinion. I know a lot of people are asking that. People consider Spider Cloak to be one of the worst or like not as good artifacts to find compared to like Lannis or Fair Frozen, or the Mysterious Artifact, I mean. So yeah, this is just really nice to see. Tricks just no longer delete stun when you use it, so this is kind of nerfing like the Thunder Spear Crash / Spy like stun moves you could do. A lot of spies were complaining about this because like now they're like, yo, like what am I supposed to do as a spy main? Like I can't really do much. All my options are gone. This was also kind of combined with the fact that for some of them, Snarf was like 360 blockable, which some of them didn't like. So like now their main method of dealing damage is gone. Again, we might see something for Spy coming in the future, but for now, I guess this is really the end for some Spy mains because they can't really use that Trickstis glitch anymore. For D-Slayers, I mean, it doesn't really affect them that much. They can still Wing Soul right after they use Thunder Spear Crash. Now we move on to the Gaia only changes. The Shinobi Res, D-Slayer Res, and Galvanize will now only heal you to 50% of your max health. This is actually huge. A lot of people really wanted a Resurrection nerf for the longest. And again, this is another blow to Construct. We just saw a Construct nerf not too long ago. I know a lot of Constructs have been like getting like Agamatsu, like, please, can you tell them to revert this? No, I do not do any of the balance changes. But yeah, it's a huge nerf to Galvanize in my opinion as well, because it also gave like flat health boost. So like, let's just say you're like a Spider Cloak D-Sage, and I don't know how much health you have, but probably like 140, 130 something, and you got that 100 health back, you know what I mean? Now it's probably only going to be like 70 health you can be brought back up to, because half of like 140, 150 is like 70, 75. So yeah, that's already a huge nerf to those mobility classes with Galvanize. For Shinobi Res and D-Slayer Res, I'm not really surprised that this also happened as well. A lot of people were complaining that you could just use these res and there are really no drawbacks to it. It was just like a free way for them to escape. But yeah, I don't really think it's really going to nerf the class too much. It's just more like, oh, well, whatever. Now we see that there's also going to be more trinkets being added back to Castle Rock now that the bots are pretty much gone and not as really useful to getting trinkets, which is really nice to see. We also see that Sky Castle got blown away, 6,000 studs. Basically, it's just above like a void. So if you try and do the VIP Jack Sky Castle combo, you will die. You will lose a life. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And they also moved the gate location inside Sky Castle, so you can't like cheese that spot either. And finally, Abyss Walkers can now mana shield by using Abyssal Scream, which is, wow, something I've been asking for the longest time. Thank goodness this was added. A lot of Abyss Walkers have been complaining like they haven't been doing enough for Abyss Walker. Abyss Walker's dog, Abyss Walker's like trash. Finally, we can see a much needed change to Abyss Walker, that it can now maybe participate a little bit more in the meta. And yeah, guys, those are all the big balance changes. Collector was also buffed. That's really it. Other than that, there may be some future changes, so I might make like a part 2 of this video soon. I'm also gonna make a video talking about, like, you know, the implications behind these like nerfs and buffs and all whatnot. Like, is Construct really dead? Blah 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 blah. A lot of people have been asking me to make videos about Spy now as well, so we're gonna get to all that, guys. Don't worry. Thank you guys for watching the video. Sorry, I don't sound so excited. Again, I just got off a plane not too long ago. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'll see you guys later. Peace.